Hello everyone, how's it going, and welcome back to the magical land of Morrowind in Elder Scrolls Online. Quick heads up, yes, I'm still a little sick, you can no doubt hear that in my voice. It's also 7 AM, so I'm going to be talking a little on the quiet side, because I believe people are still asleep. I don't know. Anyway, the recently freed Argonian slave Sun in Shadow seeks to continue her climb through the ranks of House Telvanni. She needs my help to claim the next title. Sun in Shadow urged me to deliver the deed to Magister Firith on her behalf. Hopefully he'll furnish me with a writ of endorsement, encouraging the council to elevate Sun and Shadow to retainer. I like the idea of him furnishing me, just, you know, putting furniture all over me. That's what I visualized. I have a very literal brain. For example, I spoke to a chick once. I've told this story before, but I spoke to a chick once, and she was talking about juggling children. You know, like, meaning not literally juggling them, obviously. But in my head, I then started, I'm like freaking Homer Simpson. In my head, I started imagining her actually juggling children, like, yeah, you know, like a clown. That was not the clown theme, that was, anyway, so, that was the Benny Hill music, I believe. So, deliver the deed to Master Firith, who is, where are you, you goddamn filthy scumbag bastard? He's over there. Alright, let's mark that puppy off. Oh man, we got a ways to go. Well, actually, no, not really, because we can travel to that waste shrine. Let's do that. Yes, quite so. Alright, so use, and then, oh god, what happened there? And then we're going over yonder. Yeah, well, actually, honestly, if you look at the map, it's only about the same distance, but I don't know, man. Screw it. We're going from the shrine either way. So, been doing a lot of thinking recently when it comes to the YouTube channel. I was actually talking about this on stream today when I was playing Wolfenstein, the New Order, which, by the way, if you like shooting games, it's fun. Single player only. It's not like, you know, a multiplayer thing. Anyway, so, yes, I know you're attacking me. Go away. Oh my god. I will kill you, sir. Do not think that I won't cut, because I will do it. I'll do it. I'll freaking do it. Yeah, get jabby tongue. That's right. I'm not using my, my thing. How do I fire this bloody stuff? Oh, there we go. Man, that took forever. Giant bomb of justice. There we go. Oh, hey. We leveled up Winter's Embrace. Do I want the grease? I mean, not really. But, you know, I think we do have grease on us, which means it won't take up any extra space. Alright, so anyway. Basically, someone brought up, like, you know, how's it going with the YouTube channel, the Twitch channel, all that shit. Here's the thing. And I was talking about this on stream, so I'm going to go over it briefly now so that the people that were at the stream don't have to hear it twice. Basically, and I've known this for years. I started YouTube, I mean, 5-6 years ago now? Like a long time. Am I successful? No, not really. We've got somewhere in the region of close to 20,000 subscribers, which is not horrible. And don't get me wrong, there's people that I know personally that have been doing it just as long, if not longer, who have nowhere near that amount of subscribers and less viewers on a regular basis, believe it or not. So, here's the thing. And I was saying this on stream, as I mentioned. Oh god, this looks bad. This doesn't look good at all. Okay, we need the bear. Bear, help me! You bear bastard! Oh god, I'm stuck in. Oh shit! Oh, that's bad. Move! You know what? Spam this. It's an AoE. Spam it. Just, you know, spamming it, man. Keep spamming it. I think I'm gonna need my shield. People said the reason I was getting attacked so much was because I had a sword and shield combo, and the game. Damn, I got fucked up. And the game basically believes, therefore, that you are a tank class, essentially. So, I think the moves for one-handed and shield seem to, you know, gain aggro more easily. So that would make sense. You know, a la the sort of system in Final Fantasy 14. We're just going to ignore those for now, because we died horribly. I'm going to switch back to my sword and shield, because this wasn't really doing the job, was it? Sorry, dagger and shield. Do we have the dagger, or rather the shield auto-equipped? No, we do not. How bloody inconvenient. Where is my shield? There it is. Alright, we got it. Could probably get... You know what? Sure, let's try and get revenge. Now that we've actually got our moves, maybe we'll stand a chance. So anyway, let me get to the point. Basically what I was saying was, like, you know, I don't think things are going badly, but at the same time, if you want to be successful on YouTube, at least on the gaming front, Let's Play is like not the way to go. What I'm doing right now, where I play a video game and talk, you know, incessantly for an hour at a time or thereabouts, it's not the way to be successful on YouTube. There are actually, if you try and think about it, how many people do you know that do that and are actually, you know, big time? I can think of a couple. There's not many. And some of you are going to be like, oh, you know, like PewDiePie or whatever. PewDiePie may have started out that way, but if you go look at his channel, I wouldn't really recommend it because it's PewDiePie and he's, well, actually, no, I probably shouldn't shit on PewDiePie because I think he's a lot better now than he used to be, but he used to be fucking terrible. But anyway, let me get to the point. If you go check out PewDiePie's channel now, for example, you'll see that he doesn't really do long-form gameplay. Like, it's very rare. He seems to primarily do short, you know, like, quote-unquote comedy videos. I don't find him funny, but obviously some people do. And by some people, I mean a lot. Well, anyway, I'll continue this point in a minute. Hopefully I won't forget where I was on that. Hello!
Ugh, more visitors? I have those Atronachs out there for a reason. Can't you see there's no room? Oh, for Vex's sake, never mind. What do you want from us?
Sun and Shadow thought you might be interested in the deed to some land outside of Voss.
Did she now?
Yes, she did.
How prescient. Quite impressive, wouldn't you say, Geralt? Yes, I thought so too. I'm glad she chose to give it to me, and not that guar-faced bumbler Jinrissa. I suppose she wants something in return? These hirelings always do.
Yeah, she'd appreciate your written support for her promotion to retainer. I don't trust her, though, just so you know.
Ah, yet another social climber. How tiresome. Still, exchanging a simple endorsement for valuable property seems like quite the bargain. Very well, it's a deal. Get out, be a dear, and fetch me that pen. What? Oh, fine, I'll get it myself.
That says Gerald, not Gerald. Don't give me that, you know, oldie-timey fantasy name. Like, he's called Gerald. That dude is called Gerald. Also, who is Gerald? No, but seriously, is Gerald is he the skull?
Do? Now, off with you. My friends and I have pressing business. So much to do!
Alright, where are we going now? Back to life. Back to reality. Bet you need to take it first. Esteemed councillors, I am Master Firith, steward of Hanud. Is that you? I can't tell. It looks like two N's. And lands beyond. I hiccuped, but I think I covered it pretty well. Do hereby support and affirm Sun and Shadow's promotion to the rank of retainer in the Great House Telvanni, the Argonians' grasp of our playful internecine rivalries show a degree of perspicacity. Jesus Christ, I'm not used to these words. I thought impossible in members of her race. For this reason alone, she deserves recognition and respect. She will serve the house well in her new role as retainer. Honor and regards, Firith, Master of the Great House Telvanni, Steward of Hanud. Alright, cool. We got it. So now, where are we taking it? No, we're taking it over there. Alright, so this time we'll go back to here. Alright, so let me carry on my point. So, if you go look at, you know... Okay, I don't really watch that much YouTube. Certainly not Let's Players. The only one I really watch, who's like actually a Let's Player anymore, is probably Northern Lion, who I'm sure most of you are aware of. Ergo my point, if most of you are aware of him, he is actually the upper echelon of, you know, the few people that actually get to do Let's Playing in its traditional form and get away with it. Now, I think a big reason for that is Northern Lion, frankly, is a very witty, very intelligent, funny man. You won't hear me blowing smoke off that many... Blah, 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 blah. You won't hear me blowing smoke off that many people's asses that often, so... That's a genuine compliment. I think that's why he's as successful as he is, because he's just funny and entertaining to listen to. Not many people are, quite frankly. So, my point being, to get back to the point, is that, for example, Seenanners is another guy that, you know, a long time ago used to do long-form Let's Plays, was known for Minecraft and stuff like that. Go look at his channel. It's like 2 to 3 minute long highlight videos. I think you get the point of where I'm going here. Let's take this rubbing. I don't really remember what this does. Can we even do it yet? We can. Contain a clue to help locate the lost library of Anjul. I think we got one other of those. We probably don't even have the quest yet, but whatever. Oh, I'm actually heading the wrong way. Shit. Well, whatever. We're basically back now. So, my point is, the traditional Let's Play is basically dead. Is what where I'm going with this. There are, of course, people who are successful.
I thank you.
Oh, I didn't realize that was you. There are people, of course, who are successful doing it, but it is maybe 1 or 2%, somewhere in that region, of the people that actually try it. When I say successful, I'm talking about, are you earning enough money off of it to live on that? Like, is it your job? If not, you're not really successful. Me included, of course. Anyway, ahoy.
I recognize that swagger. Hirith agreed to my demands, didn't he?
Yes, Dave agreed to endorse you.
Excellent. I ran into Councillor Angharal just a moment ago. Totally by chance, I might add. I asked her about the potential for advancement. She hedged a bit. This endorsement will make all the difference.
Here's the writ. Firith seemed pleased with the deal.
Well, that makes two of us. I took no pleasure in spending all that coin, but as a retainer, I'll be able to double that sum before long. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a writ to deliver. Thank you again, my friend.
So I wonder what's better. Reducing magic cost of spells by 143 or increasing my mana by 810 and adding spell damage. Almost certainly that, right? But who knows, man. Of course, this son of a bitch. I really need to go to a bank or something. What is this? A lemon flower sake. Sake. Alright, let's use the sake and then talk to me.
I do hope
Yes, give me the
that
ring. My precious. Okay, so where's my precious? There's the precious. Alright, what are we wearing?
Always.
Stamina,
She is busy
okay.
and in a hurry.
Alright, so it looks like we can continue this quest. So, my point is, I think the traditional Let's Play is largely dead. The reason for that is Twitch. Twitch is way bigger now than it was even 2 years ago. So I think most people that want to watch people play a game are going to go to Twitch these days. So, I'll continue my point with that in a moment. Let's talk to Ioki.
She is always busy these days. I worry she flirts with the flames of the sun and does not know to fear the fire.
What's wrong, little buddy? Oh, let's get rid of this. Boop.
My heart and I have barely spoken. She strains her spines both day and night, poring through tomes and hatching her schemes. Her eyes are fixed on the next rank, and the next after that. I fear for her. A soul without rest grows dim as twilight.
Maybe you should try raising the spine of appreciation, or sorry, erecting the spine of appreciation, or however you phrased it. Flop your dick out. Maybe she'll like that. So she hasn't shared her next plan with you?
No, she has not. All to the good, I guess. A finless fish weakens the shoal. But enough about me. You, my friend, are a mighty swimmer. Seek her out in her stone-dwelling place. If I know my heart, she will certainly have a task for you.
Alrighty, I'll talk to her. Why are you still highlighted? Why do you still have a quest above your head? Stop it. Stop being bad. Alright, hang on. Let's highlight the quest. Is it this one? Yes. Is it a different quest?
I wish I could do as much for Sun in Shadow as you have done.
So you don't... Why is the game highlighted you? That's very odd. Alright, whatever. So, yes, basically, for actually several years now, I've been genuinely considering, like, what to do with the YouTube channel. Because, I'll be honest with you, I don't think we're going to be successful as a Let's Player. If it hasn't happened by this point, it ain't going to happen. Now, here's the thing. I don't ever want to stop doing it, but it might get to the point where all of my, you know, quote-unquote Let's Playing stuff is just live-streamed, and then I just sort of put the VODs on YouTube. So that people that simply cannot make the streams can therefore watch it after the fact, should they wish to do so. But I might at some point, maybe in the near future, maybe in the distant future, but at some point maybe I'm going to try and turn my channel into a more successful one. By doing things differently.
Stay a while, won't you?
Was she using magic to do that? I think she was.
Always pleasure to see you, Sarah. I'm glad you dropped by. I could use a friend right now.
Alright, what's going on? Don't call me Sarah. That's the oldest joke in the book, by the way.
I just received a summons
Don't call
from
me
the
Shirley.
council. Typically, I'd be overjoyed. After all, I just submitted a petition for advancement to Oathman. But the council never acts on petitions this quickly. Someone's arranging pieces on the game board. I know it.
What are you asking me to do?
If a member of the House plans to spring a trap, I need to project strength. The councilors know you've assisted me in the past. If you appear before the mouths on my behalf, it puts the Magisters and I on equal footing. It might even save my life.
Alright, I'll go to the council in your stead.
Thank you, my
Steed.
friend.
I
Be
think it's
careful.
stead. Because steed is like, you know, a horse that you ride. So, I don't want you to panic or anything like that. It's not me being like, I'm going to stop Let's Playing. No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, maybe when we finish Morrowind and Fable, I will sort of, you know, stick to primarily streaming things in my spare time. And then when it comes to actual content that I put specifically on this channel, because I might make a separate channel for the Twitch VODs. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to handle it. I might do the stuff that is, put it this way, I might start doing the stuff that's more likely to make me successful. And you may think that's selling out. I disagree, because, put it this way, I want this to be my job. I want YouTube and gaming to be my job. It's not working doing the whole Let's Play shtick. It's just not. So, I can either carry on, and then one day I'll just have to quit entirely because I won't be making enough money off of this. Or I can actually try and do the thing that is more likely to make me successful, and then if I am successful, I would have more time to do Let's Playing stuff. Again, it would probably just be live streamed for the most part, but still.
Patron, Magister Gothrin, opposes any further honors for the slave girl. Oh, look. The Lizard sent a representative. Such pretensions.
You racist bitch, she's not going, you're not a lizard.
Your benefactress, Sun and Shadow, that the council has elected to reject her petition.
Hey, baby.
Be sure to add
I like your
that
voice.
all further petitions will meet the same fate.
Ooh.
Cats and damn. Where are those
Don't
cakes?
worry, Relasa. The emissary
What?
will give Sun and Shadow a full account of this meeting. I have no doubt.
You sound like someone from Game of Thrones. I guess you technically could be. It's possible, because, you know, there's a lot of famous voice actors and actresses in this. Isn't John Cleese in the tutorial or something? Like the regular tutorial?
There is no greater virtue than ambition, but I'm afraid Sun and Shadow's enthusiasm has rubbed a few of our number the wrong way.
Is there a reason I can give Sun and Shadow for the Council's refusal, besides you being racist fucks?
Beyond the obvious? Your friend possesses a keen mind and great natural talent. But even the great House Telvanni is not above simple prejudice. The circumstances of her birth make advancement complicated.
Do you have any advice I can give Sun and Shadow?
I would counsel patience, but I have no illusions. Sun and Shadow will dismiss such advice out of hand. Her dreams can only be deferred for so long. I say only this. Whatever she plans to do, make sure she does it cautiously.
I swear I do recognize her voice. It may or may not be from Game of Thrones, I don't know. But either way, I think I recognize it. So it seems that Relasa Delvey is particularly opposed to Sun and Shadow. He's racist like you all are.
Yes, Relasa hates practically
Sorry,
everyone.
Relasa.
But she's developed a particular distaste for Sun and Shadow. I can't tell if it's truly the will of Gothrin or just a personal vendetta. Both of them revile lesser races. A perfect match if ever there was one.
I thought it was Gothrin, not Gothrin. I swear people have been calling... The wording is so inconsistent with how people pronounce shit in this game, which is why I still don't know if Droog is actually Dreg, Droff, whatever the hell. Dreg is actually Dreg. Thank you for your time.
Sun and Shadow will stand before us again. I only hope that it's for a promotion and not something less pleasant. Believe it or not, these meetings can go far worse. Honor to you and your house, Sarah. Farewell.
Alright, so basically what I was getting at was, when it comes to the channel, once we finish this and Fable, however long that takes, I'm going to be doing some reevaluating on exactly where I want to go with this channel. What am I going to make, like top 10 lists, stuff like that? Maybe? I don't know, man, because I've said it before, that is the way to become successful on YouTube, and if I want to do this, I have to become successful. I at least have to try and get my foot in the door before I can even think about doing the Let's Play thing, because we can't just go like another 5 or 6 years doing Let's Plays. I don't have that much time, frankly, without being successful, so yeah, it's kind of now or never really is where I'm going with this. Anyway, ahoy.
Come to have words with me, have you? Well, let's get it over with. I have things to do.
Alright, I'm about to blow my nose. I really hope I remember to cut this out. Why are you so fixated on preventing Sun and Shadow from advancing in House Telvanni?
I merely speak for Muthera Gothrin. His distaste for Sun and Shadow should come as no surprise. Beasts have no place in the house. You may want to rethink the company you keep, Outlander. Just a bit of advice.
Oh, you really are a racist bitch, aren't you? If you are so free with advice, what would you advise Sun and Shadow?
I suggest she leave Vardenfell. Travel to Daggerfall or Wayrest and join the Mages Guild. I hear they take anyone.
Damn.
she would fit right in. The fact is, she has no place here. She may have earned her freedom, but she will never be a true Telvanni.
Why do you hate Argonians and Khajiit so much,
I don't hate them. I just see the truth of their nature. Argonians and Khajiit make wonderful servants.
And wonderful
But to
pelts.
pretend they possess the same faculties as Mer, or even men, is absurd. They were born to serve, just as we were born to rule.
Well, damn. I gotta admit, she's a horrible racist bitch, but I kinda like her style. Like, she's got class, you know, the way she's like, they were born to, whatever, serve. We were born to rule. You could put that on a shirt, I'd buy that. Oh, hello, baby, how you doing?
Sorry, I grew tired of waiting. I received more than a few sideward glances on my way over. What happened in there?
Well, I'm just gonna get to the point. The council rejected your petition. Sorry.
Oh, I see. Maybe I was too impatient. Requested it too soon. Damn.
Who's a good doggy?
Did they give any
Yes,
reason?
you are.
Was there anyone who spoke out against it?
Gothrin's mouth. It's quite large. Rolasa, Delvey seemed dead set against it. Want me to kill him? I can kill them both and you can get in.
Of course it was Relassa. That pig has hated me from the start. Gothrin's not fond of Argonians, but this is clearly personal. Would you act as my emissary once more? If you go to Tel Arun and speak to Gothrin directly, maybe he can settle this.
I'll try. I have a few questions, though.
I'll answer what I can, of course.
Who is your daddy, and what does he do? Also, why do the Magisters have people who act as their mouth?
Most Telvanni Magisters prefer to be left alone. They dislike and mistrust each other. So they appoint mouths to handle business outside their towers. Of course, the Magister's wishes and the mouth's wishes often get tangled. It's imperfect.
Sounds like it.
Just trust me, it's better this way. If the counselors had to deal with each other directly, there would be no peace in Vardenfell. You wouldn't jam a bunch of aelits into a pen together. Mages need room to stretch, room to breathe.
Seems like the Telvanni mages need a lot of things. Like a
I
smack
never
in the
said
mouth.
House Telvanni was perfect. We take the good with the bad. When I sit on the council,
And the
I'll
ugly.
put things right. How's that?
You seem to be able to do what you want as a retainer. Is the Oathman rank so important?
Yes. When I achieve the rank of Oathman, I should be able to purchase a slave. I'll free Ioki and we'll toast to our success. That is what we've been working toward, right? I know that some of this feels a little unsavory, but it's necessary.
So none of this troubles you?
A Telvanni mage doesn't have time to be troubled. Every day I learn something new. Every day I peel back one mystery to reveal another 10 beneath it. If this is the price of that kind of discovery, I'll pay it. Oh, that came out poorly. Never mind.
Uh-huh. What more can you tell me about Magister Gothrin?
Magister Guthrin reigns over Tel
Guthrin?
Arun,
Pick a
the
fucking
fungal tower
pronunciation!
west of here. He has a sour reputation, but remains one of the most powerful mages in Tamriel. I never had cause to work for him, but Ioki did. He doesn't like to talk about it.
Do you really think he's gonna listen to me?
I'd be lying if I said yes, but if there's anyone who could get through to him, it's you.
Did you say he won't listen,
Guthrin
though?
keeps a few pupils, henchmen more like. You'll probably have to get through one or two before he'll deign to speak with you. Just be careful.
Don't worry, baby. I never lose a fight. It didn't happen at the start of the video. Totally didn't happen. Nobody kicked my ass. You kicked your own ass. Shut up. Alright, so, where are we going? Good question. Travel to Tel Arun, which is nearby, isn't it? Yeah, sounds quite so. Alright, so, I think I largely made my point. Like, I've been doing this for 5 or 6 years. Obviously, I enjoy it. Why would I still be doing it after 5 or 6 years? I'm not going to stop. But when it comes to recording videos, specifically recording, it is a lot more time consuming than it is to stream. And this is partly why I feel like, okay, here's another thing. I've been watching YouTube longer than I've been doing it. There are channels that I've been subscribed to for literally about 7 freaking years. The better part of a decade. That's a long time. And every single one of them, besides Northernlight, who I mentioned earlier, every single one of them used to be a Let's Player, still most of them are, but every single one of them that still does Let's Plays in the traditional sense they stream. Every single thing they put up on their YouTube channel is streamed, put on the YouTube channel. So, again, the traditional Let's Play in terms of sitting down to record something with nobody, you know, watching live, very few people seem to do that anymore. Obviously, you're going to give me maybe tens, maybe hundreds of examples, but they're the people that are successful doing it. The people that aren't really successful are resorting to streaming because, hey, you know, if you're going to get like 20 views on a video and maybe 5 people watching live, it's a lot more interesting to have the 5 people watching live, believe it or not, because those 5 people can be there and interact with you live. Those 20 people that are watching the video, probably statistically none or maybe 1 or 2 of them is going to say 1 or 2 comments. Instead of, you know, for the hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, however you're streaming, they're saying numerous comments, and you can have a back and forth discussion with them, or just
tell Aaron's closed,
they can talk between each other.
Piss off, you little scamp.
Alright, look, I may be little, and I may be a scamp, but damn it, bitch, I'm the main character and I will clobber you.
You got Nick spit in your ears? Tell Arun's closed. Jog off, you fetching chow.
Your mother's a whore, and your father's a drunk. I got nothing else. I see. Wait, I need to speak with Magister Guthrum, whatever you people are calling him these days.
Yeah? Well, I need a stiff drink and a good plow, but you don't see me knocking on strangers' doors, belly aching about it.
A good plow?
Magister Guthrin's not seeing any visitors. Not today, not tomorrow, and not next week. So shove off, Goa-face.
Shut up! I'm assuming by a good plow, I mean, she wants to be fucked, right? Look, I'll give you that. I got no alcohol with me, at least I don't think so. But I can give you a stiff plow and a good... Oh, you said stiff drink. But I can give you a stiff plow and a good plow. Whichever kind of plow you want. I can do that, alright? This is a thing I can do for you. If that'll get me inside, I'm willing to put a bag on your head and do it. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, we've got Persuade. Let's go with that. It's urgent. His mouth may be disobeying orders. Tut, tut, tut. I did not click a damn thing just then. Alright, so I don't know what was said, but apparently we have access. At least you can pause the video and look at it. I have no idea. Apparently someone's talking, I don't hear them. This confuses me, alright? Let's go into Gothrum's chambers. Whatever the hell you're called. Hello, friends.
Giravel, I've had enough of your excuses.
Yes, bad
Giravel
Giravel.
made your task plain. Find those thieves.
I'm sorry, Magister. It will be done.
Whatever it is you want, talk to my cringing assistant.
This cringing assistant? Yes, hello, cringing assistant.
Ah, greetings.
Greetings.
I'm sorry you had to see that. Magister Gothrin is really quite charming once you get to know him. Honestly, he wouldn't have yelled if Relas's little snoop, Captain Giravel, hadn't interfered.
I need to speak with the Magister about my associate Sun in Shadow's petition for advancement. And if you don't, I got a very pissed off dog next to me. He may look cute as hell, but he will maul you to death.
Ah, that. I'm sorry, but Relasa is determined to keep your Argonian from advancing. Typical. I should be mouth. Say, I might have an idea. The thieves Muthsera Gothrin mentioned fled to Shashpilamat. Could you retrieve the goods they stole?
I could, but why should I?
Spoken like a true Telvanni.
Yes.
If you bring the goods to me in Sadrith Mora, I'll take credit for their safe return. Relasa's gone to great lengths to discredit me, you see. My Muthsera knows this. If I succeed, he'll see that I am the fitter servant.
Okay, so how does that help Sun and Shadow?
Muthsera Gothrin will undoubtedly promote me to mouth. Then, in exchange for your help, I'll support your Argonian's petition. One good turn and all that. What do you say?
It's a deal. I'll meet you in Sadrith Mora, but I have a few questions first.
I can't wait to see the look on Relasa's face when Muthsera Gothrin strips her of her title. And the groveling will be delicious.
Delicious. Like I said, I got some questions, you punk-ass bitch.
Of course. What can the future mouth of Muthsera Gothrin help you with?
What did the thieves steal from Magister Gothrin?
A great many things, I'm sorry to say. They pilfered an ancient tome, a rare pendant, and a purse full of gold. Of course, my master was most aggrieved by the loss of several slaves. Strong workers, all. Sarah Gothrin is sick with worry.
I'm not a slave trader, but if you're offering and they're cheap, I'll buy them.
No, of course not. I didn't mean to assume. Truth be told, I've always been a fierce but very quiet proponent of beast rights. If you return the tome, pendant, and gold, I think Sarah Gothrin will still promote me, albeit with a heavy heart.
So how the hell did they get in and steal all this shit?
Well, I can't say for sure, but there's a good chance the missing slaves stole Sarah Gothrin's property before fleeing Tel Arun. Ropefish and other people smugglers sometimes accept magicked items as payment.
So would they be doubly punished if they were returned?
I'm sure I wouldn't know. My master has a kind and gentle disposition, but children sometimes need discipline, yes?
Yes.
It would really be Slave Master Arenum's prerogative. Unfortunately, she can be irascible.
No idea what that means. Probably means she can be a bitch. You seem very quick to cut a deal with a stranger. Yeah, what are you up to, you purple-wearing Nazi boy?
You should know
like
by
purple.
now that Telvanni alliances often start as fluid affairs. Not that our relationship is fluid. What we've got going here? Rock solid.
Rock solid. Fist bump.
Sun and Shadow's intentions align with my own.
Fist bump.
It only makes sense that we should be partners.
Fist bump me, you son of a bitch. He's not gonna do it, is he? Alright, that was the sound of us fist bumping. Alright, so what are we doing now? Travel to Shishapapala. Let's go to Shishapapala. So, yes, now, so, okay. Here's the thing. Obviously...
Take this report to Mouth Relassa, immediately.
Yes, Captain. It will be done.
Well, lady. Well, hello. So, obviously, what I was talking about, I'm not going to stop playing through video games for your enjoyment. It's probably just going to be primarily, and I really do mean primarily, on Twitch. Like I say, I may even create a separate YouTube channel to put the VODs on. What am I going to do with this channel? I don't know yet. I'm still thinking. I might turn it into a sort of channel where I do reviews, opinion pieces on video games. I'm probably largely going to steer clear of top 10 lists and stuff like that, because I really feel like that is selling out. However, if I do feel like I would enjoy making one, if it's something I feel like I could make a compelling list on, sure. But, you know, there's plenty of channels I'm subscribed to, and they're like, top 10 bad guys in video games that you really thought were good guys, but then turned out to not be so bad after. Like, really arbitrary bollocks. But it'll get views. So again, I'm at this point where I've been doing this for 5 or 6 years. I've enjoyed it. But damn it, we gotta make this channel successful if I am to continue doing this. The Twitch thing, that's separate as far as I'm concerned. So, I will still be streaming on Twitch. That's primarily where you're going to find the video games, you know, full-on playthroughs. But I will somehow put them up on YouTube, even if it has to be on a separate channel. I do not know yet. Alright, so we found the tomb, and who the bloody hell are you? Is this another quest? If so, we'll grab this one. That man's eating bread. I want bread. I like bread.
One moment. Let me finish this thought.
Well, hello.
What's this word? Oh, I wish my dear Narcissus would return so I could ask. His handwriting is atrocious. Oh well, I'll just write inky black darkness. That sounds like the tomb he described to me.
What tomb are you... What tomb are you talking about?
The nearby Drelloth tomb, of course. My employer, the famous adventurer Narcissus Dren, explores its depths, searching for hidden treasure even as we speak. I hope to get to investigate a tomb one day. For now, I'm content to be Narcissus' assistant.
What does an assistant know about hidden treasure? Yeah, you worthless bint.
I am the personal assistant to Narcissus Dren, and I know a great deal about a good many things.
Prove
I
it.
found the old scroll that mentioned the treasure, after all. Narcissus has been gone a long time, though. Even missed lunch today, and he never skips a meal.
A man after my own heart. I can go into the Drelloth tomb and look for Narcissus Dren if you want me to, but it'll cost you.
You'll check on Narcissus? How sweet. I will make certain you get a mention in his next book.
It'll cost you more than that.
Suppose he just lost track of time studying an intriguing relic or some such. I'll feel so much better if you go into Drelloth and see if he's alright.
Can I ask you a few questions before I enter the tomb? Like, what are your measurements?
Certainly. I'd be more than happy to tell you all about the great Narcissus Dren and his exciting adventures. What do you want to know?
Tell me more about this hidden booty.
I suppose I can take credit for that.
Credit.
I found an old scroll in a Talvani bookshop and took it right to Narcissus for analysis. His translation indicated there were secret passages inside. He said secret passages mean hidden treasure, so here we are.
My God. Tell me more about Narcissus.
You don't know the great Narcissus Dren?
No, I don't.
He explores the world's most dangerous locations and writes books so that his beloved admirers can experience his adventures vicariously. Oh, just reading his words will send little thrills up and down your spine.
You really admire this punk-ass bitch, don't you?
It is much more than mere admiration. Narcissus Dren fills my heart the way mead fills an earthen jar. Someday, we will undergo the ritual of Mara and live happily as husband and wife. Elfbeta Dren. It has a certain flair, don't you think?
I think your heart's always been filling, if you catch my drift. Alright, so let's end here, we'll do this, and then we'll maybe do the other quest afterwards. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is the tomb. Oh, okay. Alright, so we'll do this one first, because I accidentally went in here first. So let's mark this off.
Not so loud. That creature in the next chamber is a tricky one. You must be my new apprentice. Well, let's start the lesson,
Look at that
shall we?
shit. Are you serious right now? That massive, creepy-looking spider shadow is this little thing. Dude, 10 out of 10. That's good design. I like that. That's funny.
Can you smell it? The dust of ancient elves permeates the very air of this old tomb. Ooh, that's a good phrase. I must remember it for my next book. But tell me, what brings you to this lonely place?
Your assistant sent me to check on you. Are you carrying from a tiny spider, you pussy?
Assistant? Oh, you mean that young Nord woman who's been hanging about? Very kind of her. But Narcissus Dren doesn't need to be coddled. I'm in the middle of a very important undertaking. There's more to this old tomb than meets the eye.
What's so special about the tomb?
According to an old scroll I discovered, this tomb was built atop two older structures. Imagine secret chambers that haven't been opened in centuries. And the family died out ages ago. No one to contest my findings. Except that creature over there.
He totally means the spider. So, Elfbeta? What a weird name. Also, are you implying the elves are better? Mention an old scroll, too.
She did she?
Yes, she
Probably
did.
told you she found it. Well, I had to translate it. And from the ancient Elven, no less. Difficult, even for me.
Well, I'm very proud of you, champ.
Before I could
What a
begin
fucking
my
medal.
investigation, however, that creature over there appeared to harass me.
Tell me more about this creature. You haven't told me anything. Okay, that's weird. Spooky. Dead scamp. The ominous shadow belongs to a tiny spider feasting upon a long-dead scamp, and neither pose any threat whatsoever.
I knew there was nothing to worry about.
Alright, let me tell you what I would do here if this were me. I'd have come in here.
Lead on, my stalwart companion. This tomb won't explore itself.
Shut up. I would have come in here, pretended that there was a giant deadly creature, you know, spider, and then be like, oh, it's gonna cost you a lot for me to clear that out for you, and then I'd have charged him and then gone in and then killed the little tiny spider, and he'd have never known, maybe. Unless he went to check on the corpse. Then that could have been a problem, but I'd like hidden the baby spider or something. It's not a baby, you know what I mean. It's like a pretty normal sized spider for real life. Well, actually, it's big by real life standards, but you know, it's a video game. So by video game standards, that's small as hell. Have you played Skyrim? Statistically, you probably have. They're big in Skyrim. Pediglyph of reduced spell cost. My god. An actually useful item that we found. And of course, we have no space. Of course we don't. So, let's get rid of, I don't know, what about miscellaneous jar of scrib? Ooh, it's worth quite a lot. I don't know what to get rid of. We need to use these maps at some point. Man, I'm really out of space. Well, shit. Alright, give me a moment here. I'm gonna drop this. It's called Star Metal, which makes me think it's valuable, but we only have one of them, and it says 0 value, so Screw it. Now, let's use our glyph. I believe you just use it on the piece of equipment. What even was the glyph? I can't remember. Reduce spell cost. Can I use it on a weapon, I wonder? Maybe. Can I use it on what I actually have equipped? Because that would make sense. Let's try and put it on the shield. No. Well, I guess the shield would count as armor, wouldn't it? Or maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Well, it doesn't work. So, can I put it on the belt? Nope. Well, what the hell can I actually put you on? I'm so confused. What about the boots? Can't apply. Shan't. Yo, game. Let me equip this bloody glyph. Game's being a bit of a bitch right now. You know what? Screw the glyph. We'll deal with that later. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. What are you? A Daedrat. Is that like a Daedric rat? Maybe? I don't know. Doesn't seem terribly tough. It's a bad Daedrat. Bad. There's skulls everywhere. I know, we're going over there. Just looking around for booty. Ooh. Oh, god damn it. Alright, hang on. This materials, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I got like, you know what, screw it. Destroy these. Take the recipe. That was not where the recipe was, but I'll take that as well. I'm not gonna loot all this shit because it will take forever. I like how the thing I dropped was also in there. So it's gonna be under consumables, and then we'll use that. So then we have space. Why are you standing there? Being a pussy? Of course you are. Alright, in we go.
This isn't what I expected. It's rather small.
It's the first time I've ever heard that, I'll have you know. No one's ever said that it's rather small. They're always like, oh, that's bigger than I expected. And I'm like, yeah, it is. Psh, hello. I said, hello.
This isn't right. Where's the treasure vault? The hidden chambers? This tomb deeply disappoints Narcissus Dren.
Don't start speaking in the third person like The Rock. That will make you a giant douchebag. Like The Rock. That's what Jason thinks. What were you expecting to find here?
Something more interesting than a boring burial chamber. This ancient scroll indicates that if you honor the ancestors, they reveal... I can't quite make out this word. I'm having a hard time translating some of these old idioms.
Bonneville has a lot of tombs, and I'm not kidding. Are you sure this is the right one?
Are you questioning my expertise?
Absolutely.
Ancient Elven is like a second language to me, and scholars across Tamriel revere my ability to make sense of historic gibberish. Still, I could check my notes again, just to be sure.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
Let me see. This squiggle means tomb. Oh, wait. That's V, not D. Veloth tomb. Ooh, what's this button do?
You probably shouldn't push random buttons. But you did, didn't you? Alright, so it's Veloth, not Dreloth. I think I've heard of Veloth. Like, you know, like Velothi Towers, right? What the hell is he doing? There's some weird hand gestures, sir.
Deal with that, will you? Then talk to Elfbet outside.
That thing's cool looking. Grievous Twilight. Better be Grievous is dead. That doesn't make any sense, but just roll with it. What I was trying to say was it's about to be grieving its own death, but it didn't come out right. See, this is what happens when you don't highly edit and pre-record your shit. You sound like a moron. Oh my god. Well, you are, you're a tricksy fellow, but I believe I'm winning. I could also heal, so, you know, suck it. This guy maybe can heal, but we know how to interrupt healing now, don't we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Because we're a smart video game player. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Get dunked on. Teabag of justice. Look, my guy's like a 90-year-old freaking Alzheimer's patient. Not that you really are a patient for Alzheimer's. Oh, maybe you are, I don't know. Anyway, let's just carry on. Doesn't seem like a whole lot of exploring is required in these teams, which honestly, I'm okay with. Said before, certainly not my favorite part of Elder Scrolls game is exploring every nook and cranny of the tombs, because the first few of them are okay, you know? But then they get very, very samey, and there's just far too many of them. So I do appreciate the more streamlined tombs they got going on here. I'm sure a lot of people wouldn't. A lot of people are going to be like, there's nothing to find in there. I mean, there's jars and shit where you can find booty. If you want booty. And I like booty, don't get me wrong, but, yeah, I don't know, man. I appreciate just getting in and out really quickly, because this stuff's more interesting to me. Oh, there's a book there. Let's read it. One day there was a clown. He died. Hello.
Narcissus shot out of that tomb so fast. Just like that time my sister laughed so hard and mead spurted out her nose. Narcissus was so excited he went to find a mage to open a portal. Told us to meet him there. Borfrey, pack up. We need to move.
Wonder if anyone's ever done that with cum. Maybe that's just me, but you ever wondered that? I haven't until now. Did Narcissus say where he was going?
He did, and he told me to tell you. But why he needs your help when he has me, well, that's just beyond my comprehension. Narcissus said that he found new information. He said that the scroll was not about Direlath tomb. It pointed toward Veloth tomb.
Any idea where this tomb is?
You better get moving if you're going to help my Narcissus. Veloth tomb is on the west coast, just south of Nisus. Borfrey can make his own way, just like you. He's reliable like that. Me? I might hire a mage. Portals are so much nicer than walking.
I wouldn't know. I don't have that ability. Right, so let's do the actual quest we came here for. I think it was this one. Yes. I really would like to finish this. How long have we been going? About 45 freaking minutes! Which means I should be finishing around about now. But let's at least get to where we're going. We'll probably do the tomb as well. We could probably get in out of there in like 15 minutes, right? That shouldn't take too long. Yeah, I don't really want to fight that thing. It's just, let's steer around now. Where are we going? It's reasonably far away. You know what? To save some video time, I will cut out the trip. Alright, we have arrived and there are bandits bloody everywhere. Get... Alright, just knocking me off my horse. That's not rude at all. It's not bloody rude at all. Yeah, bearer of justice. Get him. Yeah, get shanked. Stabby, stabby. Stabby, stabby. Oh no, you disappeared. Oh, you died. Alright, what you got? Rawhide? I don't want that. Actually, it's worth 10. I'll take it. Ooh, encumbrance in this game is annoying. And I know why it's annoying, because it's a quote-unquote free-to-play MMO, even though I had to pay for the game and the expansion. So obviously they want to entice you to get the things that you pay for, like more bank space and more carry weight and blah blah blah, which not a fan of, but what can you really do, right? So you're like, I can't take that. And I mean, it's worth 10 gold. Would I like 10 gold? Yes. 10 gold is more than like every bloody boss has dropped, which is weird. Look at this shit. That's worth 66. Alright, it is worth making space for that bad boy. Let's get rid of this. It's got nothing. I ain't gonna craft. Well, I am gonna craft probably eventually, but not yet. Let's see if we can make 2 more spaces really quick. Alchemical resin. What about miscellaneous? Yeah, like, we kinda need all this. We got... I mean, this is bait. You know what? Let's destroy... no, I should keep them. Does any of this have no value? The garnet ring apparently has no value. Do I therefore need it? I don't think I do, right? Let's destroy it. What else do we have? What about weapons? Sure. We'll take, water skin? Where'd his body go? Oh, son of a bitch, his body left. Well, fine. Explore Shippa-Dippa-Dippa. Okay, we're exploring Shippa-Dippa-Dippa. I see you over there. You know what? No. No, 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 no. I don't like you hiding in the bush, thinking you can sneak up on me. I don't appreciate it. I don't like it. Sucking up. You Argonian arching bastard. You could die as well, you little prick. Alright, I should really stop taking the food.
Who are you? What do you want?
I mean like hookers and blow, but what you got?
You stink of incense and hookah smoke. Did that beast Gothran send you?
Irony. Something like that. His servant sent me here to gather up Gothran's stolen goods. In other words, you.
We are not goods. Zashanti and her friends prepare to leave this cursed island. No more lashings, no more bitter food.
No more lashings.
Only the light of the moons drifting across the Topal Sea. We only took Gothran's belongings to pay the smugglers.
I won't keep you from escaping. Doesn't mean shit to me. I just need to tell them the gold and the amulets. And some information.
Bright moons. This one thanks you, Walker. We stored Gothran's trinkets in crates nearby. The smugglers will groan at their absence. But we would rather face the wilds alone than go back to Tel Arun.
Tel Arun? I'll tell Gothran I couldn't find you. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Wait, what was that noise?
Oh dear.
Greetings, Outlander. Cetera Relasa sends her regards. Gathering up these slaves on our own would have been exhausting.
No, no, no.
Damned cats! You lot are going back to Tel Arun. Move out!
You heard the captain. Get moving.
Bonk, quickly run.
No, Darsha will not go.
Oh. Maybe you should have not fought a man in full armor with a sword. Sorry, a lady. Those are boobs, right? I think those are boobs. Yeah, you're a lady. Alright, time to confront this fool.
Don't kick yourself over Relasa outmaneuvering you. Trust me, you never had a chance.
They send you?
Of course. You didn't think she'd let that flat-headed Aerith outnix her, did you? Oh, and don't bother looking for those other stolen goods. My troops have the situation well in hand. Thanks for all your help, Noir. So long.
You son of a bitch. I'll have my revenge. I swear it on this dead person. I don't know who they are, but I swear it on them. Darsho. I swear it on Darsho. And Donna and Blitzen too. Alrighty, so that is gonna do it for today's episode. Thank you all for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I will see you next time for more Morrowind. Outro. Already apologies about the voice, but I do want to give a quick shout out to this month's $10 plus tier patrons. So thank you very much to Don Lobo, RB Jiggered, Arctic Stoat, Billy9, Dr. Papa Penguin, Philip Rep, aka Bebop56210, Grandpa Gus, Source of Success, and Hitbox. It does mean a hell of a lot to me. I could not do this without your support. And of course, thank you very much to everybody in the lower tiers as well, including the $5 plus tier patrons who should be on the screen any moment. And again, everybody in the lower tiers. I really couldn't do this without you. It means so much to me, you have no idea. If you want to become a patron, you can do so at patreon.com/MrAndersonLP. $10 plus tier will get your name shout out at the end of the video. $5 plus tier will get your name on the screen at the end of the video. But most of all, just thank you for watching. It means a lot to me. Good night, everybody, and goodbye.